All right, it's pre-show time. If you haven't noticed, this is going to be very out of order to the listener.
It is.
Which is, if you notice the date, we are recording this actually, like 2 weeks before it's going to come out? Something like that.
Pretty close.
And the reason is I did want to save our spoiler alert for Monday, our Christmas special. I wanted to save it for closer to Christmas, and so that's what's going to be happening here. And so, so we
it's December.
It's December currently, and when you're hearing it,
yes,
at the time of recording, and when you're hearing this, is really strange.
It is strange.
We're normally like 2 weeks apart, and then so after this, it's going to go back to being like 2 months ago recordings.
Yeah. So this is the weird part: is that we can't. Thomas and I were talking about how we can't talk about anything that we've already talked about because it won't make any sense because we haven't talked about it yet. Technically, by the time you're hearing this, but we already have talked about it.
Spoiler alert for a few months ahead, but we did start reading a short script that we had written a few years ago. We started reading that in one of these pre-shows you're going to hear in a few months.
You'll hear it.
So we were going to continue reading that, but then we realized that we can't.
Yeah.
So we're not doing that.
Nope. And then we were going to talk about a show that Thomas will eventually tell you about that he's been watching, and we can't do that.
Maybe this whole pre-show will just be us telling you about things that we can't tell you about.
Or telling you about upcoming pre-shows. That's what this is about.
This is a teaser for pre-shows to come.
Do you remember that pre-show that no one's heard about yet?
Will. Remember that time you went to that baseball game?
I apparently
that
just
a
did
riot?
that. Yeah, I just did that a couple weeks ago.
But the twist is that you kind of don't remember it in a way.
No, I don't.
At least not the baseball part.
Nope. Or anything else about it, because that was recorded like several weeks after it happened, and that was recorded several months ago, and that will come out a couple weeks from now. Or no, it just came out. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Merry Christmas,
boy. Hey, Merry Christmas, Will. Do you remember all that Halloween stuff you were doing? You were setting up the decorations, and you were creating props.
Weirdly enough, I'm just now starting to get back into that.
Yeah. Oh, is that your excuse me. Is that your secret what was it? I think last time we talked there was something that you were saying like I have to start that tomorrow. Is that what that was related to? No,
I'm building a tombstone.
Oh, okay. Out of what?
Concrete. Like legit. Wow. Yeah, so I had to start doing that before it got too freezing cold, because my garage doesn't stay warm unless there's some kind of like artificial heat source in there. And I wanted the concrete to be able to cure for at least a few days without me having to worry about it freezing. And I'm still sort of worried about that. It's been a week-ish since I poured like 200 pounds of concrete. And so I think it's going to be okay. But it's been consistently like in the 20s for low overnight, which means my garage inside gets down to like right at freezing. So I think as long as it doesn't get like below 30, I should be okay. I have it like wrapped in blankets and everything else. But that was what that was. It's not haunted house related. Oddly enough, it's a legit tombstone, not one for decoration. Well, I guess it is decoration. Not one for entertainment purposes. There we go.
Oh, okay. How cold was it for you last night?
Cold?
Has it been like 20s? Like has the 20s been like as cold as it's been? Because last night here it was like 5 degrees.
Okay, no, that's way
it
colder.
It fucking sucked.
Like north of here they broke records last night for.
I think last night
lows.
Might have been a record for us as well. I haven't.
Yeah, it was like records, like a large swath of this whole area. Yeah. No, it was legit like 24 last night.
Man.
And then tonight it's supposed to be 22. So
I think
it hasn't gotten above 35 for like the high temperature in a few days.
Yeah, same here. Last night, because my job, I mean, I kind of work outside in a way.
You do.
And yeah, it was pretty bad. And so I actually went to get my car washed
I did that today too.
Yeah.
Car wash twins.
Yeah, twinsies. I had to make sure Carmen Elantra was looking good.
Oh, we haven't even talked about that yet.
Have we not?
No. Spoiler alert.
Well, stay tuned, everybody.
I'm pretty sure we haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't listened to any of the episodes.
Yeah.
I've listened to, I think, one of the I think the first pre-show that posted I listened to.
No, wait. I think we have, because I think I listened to that recently on a trip to a second ghost hunting excursion that
you'll hear about in a few months.
I think I did listen to the Carmen Elantra discussion. So yeah, I think that has been talked about. Yeah,
I thought, because I haven't been listening, but I have been looking at the descriptions.
You're not a fan,
and I'm pretty sure that I thought I remembered reading. We talked about me getting a new car.
I think so. Yeah, that has.
I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I took her out. Took her out for a wash. As they say around where we're from.
Yeah.
And so I got to the car, like there's like a 24-hour touch-free car wash place, like just 30 seconds down the road from where I live. Mm-hmm. And so I actually wasn't sure if it was going to be operating, being how cold it was.
Right.
But it was. And so the door thing opened and it was all like misty. And I pulled in,
sauna,
and everything immediately froze on my windshield. Like windshield was completely just covered in ice.
That's kinda
cool. And I had to turn the heat on and melt it and try to use the wipers. And, just go through the other side. But so I was actually a little bit concerned with how that car wash was going to go, since it was 7 degrees.
Have you
to my car
ever been to one of those that you that like it's nonstop?
It's nonstop.
Like you pull your car in and it like attaches to your car and it pulls your car through.
I don't think I have.
I've been to a couple of those, and those are so nerve-wracking to me because I'm so afraid I'm going to fuck up that initial like handshake of like, putting the car in that like
in the right
wheel
spot.
capture device or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous I'm going to fuck that up and just be like, I don't know what to do. Like, do you just like panic and just drive forward? I don't know.
You just scream and hope somebody notices.
Yeah. So I've done those twice, and they're really cool, to get like, pulled through, and you see all like the machinery and everything that you pass through instead of it passing over you. But the one here in town that I used today was also touch-free.
I actually I make myself nervous every time I pull into just the park inside car wash whenever.
Oh yeah,
because I'm always concerned that I'm going to be off too much to the left or to the right, and it's going to be like fucked
crash into you.
Because I'm not too worried about the stop position, because I feel like the indicator is usually pretty accurate with that. But I'm more concerned about being too far left or right every time I go in.
Yeah, I'm a little bit left and right, but mostly if I get like the tire shine at the end, I'm worried about like running over the machine if I'm not straight on. But entering, I'm not too worried about left or right, because I guess my car's not super wide for the one that I use, and it has plenty of like space. I'm not worried about like machinery, but I am actually worried about the stop position, because the one I use is that one that's like pull forward, pull forward, pull forward, pull forward, pull forward, stop. Place car and park, and it's like an immediacy that I'm just like, I'm not ready for. I need like a yellow light. I need like a little bit more. Almost there. All right, now you're good. Yeah, but it goes from like pull forward, stop, just like there's this horn that goes off like, and it's so irritating.
I know what you're talking about. I remember that one. I think
yes,
the one that I go to doesn't have a voice, and I appreciate that. It's just like a green indicator light that says like pull forward, and then whenever you get there, it just turns red and says stop.
Maybe that would.
So there's not a voice that's screaming at you.
Because there's a legit like guy that yells at you, and and then a horn sounds like a klaxon, and it's like place car in park, and it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, and then I always feel like. With the touch-free one especially, I feel like sometimes it doesn't do the same job every time if you don't park in exactly the same, like if you don't stop your car, because there is kind of like I have noticed that like it's not crucial that you stop as soon as the guy yells at you. You can, kind of drift forward a couple inches or so, and it's fine. But it's like it's set up for larger vehicles, like pickup trucks or whatever, I guess. I'm not sure on how the magic of car washes works, but it seems like it spends a lot of time washing an area of the garage that my car is not existent in. And I'm just worried that
it's a good use of resources.
well, yeah, it's wasteful, but I'm also worried about is another part of my car not getting the same attention as this air in front of my car is getting. So yeah, so I do like the pull through one, as far as I feel like I'm getting a better quality of wash at the pull through car wash rather than the one that I just sit there and place it in park. So
my only complaint about the one that I go to is that there was once that I got completely gypped a couple months ago where I get the same wash every time. This one has 3 different options, and I always get the middle one. And
why
what?
Why the middle
one? There's an extra wash cycle thing.
Well, no, I guess I'm asking why not go for the ultimate or the top?
Because the only difference between the one that I get and that one is this finish that I don't really give a fuck about.
Okay.
There's a I forget what it's called. It's
a rain protectant or something.
Spot free finish or some shit like that. And I'm like, okay,
I
feel like my car does fine with it as is. And that one is $3 more than the one that I get.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't need that. So I always get the middle one. And so one of the things that the middle one does, there's some kind of specific soapy rinse thing that it does. So there's this 3-colored soap.
Yeah, the tricolor
thing that goes across.
Hell yeah.
And so that's what I get every time. And then this one time a month or 2 ago, I went through there. And
was it purple?
Instead of that happening, it just dribbled out what appeared to be kind of just water.
Oh, it was empty or something or clogged.
So it did everything all the cycles as normal, but I did not get that soapy stuff. It seems like it just rinsed my car off for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I spent $13 for this
on water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've only ever had that happen once, and there's 2 different wash bays at this place, and so ever since that one, I always go to the other one.
Oh yeah.
And I've never had any problems.
Don't give it a second chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ours has the ours. The one that I frequent has the tricolor soap as well. It's yellow, blue, and pink. And I got my car washed today as well. And today they did the tricolor, but then there was the secondary soap stage, and it was purple. It was awesome. And I've never experienced the purple. I'm going to end the sentence there.
I've never experienced the purple.
Never experienced the purple. Yeah.
It's going to be on your obituary, Will.
I'll send it to you.
He never experienced the purple.
I'll show you the purple. It was a really cool purple. It was a purpley purple.
It was cool enough that you took a picture of it?
Yeah. Because I was like, holy cow, this is great. It's purple.
Yeah, I actually, one of my favorite parts so far of having a sunroof for the first time ever is whenever I go through the car wash, I always open it open. I always watch through the sunroof whenever I get a car wash.
You opened it and just let it flood your vehicle.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Woo! Yeah. No, I did get home and absolutely all the shit froze. I got it dried off. I always go through really, really slow through the dry off portion to try to get as much as possible.
I want to get my money's worth of all that air.
It's not possible to get everything off every time, and so
because I figured out that that doesn't ever shut off until you leave, so you can just sit there and it'll just
yours does. This one where I go has a timer.
Does it actually count down?
It does
for you?
shut off. Yes.
Oh,
they're up to the left on the driver's side. There is a digital timer that's counting down from 60 seconds, I think.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Well, so maybe. Okay, so I haven't really push the limit on like forever.
Like you sit there for 8 minutes
and just like park the car and like piss the guy off behind me. Like, no, I paid for this air.
I'm seeing what happens.
Getting all of it. But I do like crawl through, and I've noticed that I've lingered longer than usual, and it still keeps going. But like I've spotted like the little like invisible light beam that the car has to allow to be complete again before it'll shut off. So I've contemplated just sitting there and seeing how long it takes. But I have sat there for a long time. I just can't confirm that it was like 60 seconds.
It might just feel like you were there for like 3 minutes, but in reality it was like 45 seconds.
It's like forever.
Because it does feel like it's forever, because I go through it really slow, and because there is that timer, I actually do the same thing where I will I'm not finishing this until you shut off. Like, I'm not going all the way through until I have to.
Do you think blowjobs would be as satisfying if they had the same like countdown timer?
Oh, if there was like a countdown timer.
Yeah. like you had 60 seconds to get as much satisfaction as you possibly could.
Oh gosh.
Or would it be straight? Yeah, exactly. Because like so that's how I am in my car wash. Is that I like to relax in that moment and just let it happen, and however long it takes, that's as long as it takes.
That is what I do too. But like what I was kind of getting at, I think, is that it feels like you're there for a long time when you're not. When you're just crawling through the air.
Yeah.
And so I always creep through really, really slowly, and then I look back at that timer and it's still at like 28 seconds. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like
go back
through the fucking back doors already.
Reverse halfway, try to go back and forth. So I usually sit there.
Had one of those happen this morning as well.
I usually sit there long enough to if I have like leaves or other fallen stuff in like the top section of my hood, I will try to let those blow out as much as possible.
Yeah.
And for however long that takes, that's how long I keep that part of the car right there. And then whenever leaves stop coming out, then I start to like brake check forward every like inch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got home, and whenever I opened my passenger door to get my lunchbox out of it, I could hear the ice like as I opened the door.
Froze.
Yeah, definitely. And there were like beads of water on the hood that completely froze on there as well.
It was warm enough today whenever I got mine after work that wasn't an issue. It was like 36.
I think it was here too. Yeah, this morning it was very, very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun.
It was. Car wash talk.
Yeah, car wash. That's the
How
first.
How often do you wash your car?
I don't really have a set schedule, but I try.
I don't either.
I would guess maybe like every other week.
Oh,
maybe every 3 weeks.
You're really
somewhere
good
in
about
there.
that. Okay.
Well, with this car, yeah, I never got car washes with either of my other two cars ever, because I didn't give a fuck.
Because there's no reason to wash hail damage. That's right.
This one, I actually like want to keep clean, and
that makes sense. Well, and it's also good like this time of year to keep the road salt off.
That's why I went this morning also, because even though it was really cold, because I almost didn't go because of how cold it was, but I was like there's fucking so much salt under there. I'm sure I want to get rid of it. So
no, I'm very bad about keeping my car clean. I was okay in the beginning when it was brand new, but at this point in time, I'm just like, you know what? If I remember to get it washed, or if I have time to do it myself, I might hose it down, during the summer or whatever. But probably 2-3 times a year at most does it ever get cleaned, which is pretty bad. But at this point, it's over 10 years old, so I'm just like, you know what? Yeah. A $15 car wash is splurging on the car.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and I've had it for all of those years. So,
yeah, and I'm so thankful that I got those. I text you about those expensive ass fucking new tires that I got on my car, because we had quite a bit of snow, and whenever I left work in the morning, there was basically no work done to the roads at all.
Nice,
and
that's always good.
There were no visible lines anywhere on the roads at all. And Yeah, it was like a disgusting sloshy mess. It was awful.
See,
And so those tires like already worth their price.
Oh, definitely.
Thank God, because I was really nervous. If I was like, if I'm going to be slipping and sliding, I'm going to be so pissed off that I spent this much money on these tires.
Yeah.
Because they're not even like winter tires. They're all seasons, but they're like the most expensive all season tires.
That's good.
That there are, and
right.
They excellent. I didn't have any traction problems at all. It was
That's
great.
Good. I mean, they're basically still kind of brand new, so
yeah,
that's really good. Like the timing of getting them was also good.
Yeah, well, I definitely knew that I wanted to get those tires before snow, and I think a couple of weeks ago, looking at different forecasts, everybody was saying like November, it's probably gonna start getting hit in November, and I was like, oh fuck, I have to spend money to get those other 2 tires because I got 2 of them a couple months ago. Yeah, so that sucked. I hate the snow and I hate the cold.
We didn't get very much snow, like compared to you, and then
is there still snow outside there where you are?
Like like where it's like shady, you know, like where it's sort of in the dark all the time. But it was actually really sunny, and like I said, it was the first warm day. It got up to like 36, so the first time in several days it was above 35. But yeah, so I haven't had to deal with that yet, which is good. But I hate the snow too. I hate this time of year. Especially being out in it, you know, like I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't mind seeing it.
Yeah,
but
I'm fine, like,
whenever I have to
through
go
the window.
Outside, yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Like right now outside my window, it's all still white outside right now here where I live, and
that's because you're in Ohio, though. That's just
the
demographic.
Oh right, yeah. Well, no, there's some diversity where I live. Just not at this time of year, I guess. So maybe a little tacky, but while we're on the topic of this time of year, favorite Christmas movies, Will? What do you got? What are some of your favorite Christmas joints?
Jingle All the Way.
I like Jingle All the Way.
No, that wasn't like a sarcastic answer. Like I really find that movie just to be stupid and fun.
Yeah,
and to hear Arnold Schwarzenegger say or have struggle saying Turbo Man, yeah, like so many times. I love that.
Yeah, I always think of what's his face, the neighbor.
Yeah,
the dead guy. Phil Hartman. Yeah,
the dead guy.
Yeah, the dead guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and then Sinbad's the fucking mailman.
Yeah, I always think of Phil Hartman whenever he's talking about, because they repeat the line also later on in the movie, but whenever he talks about how he already got his son, the Turbo Man, he's like, it's nestled safely under our tree.
I think,
yeah, I think about that line like randomly, actually, sometimes.
Under our tree.
Nestled safely under our tree.
And the camera like cuts to it, like, yeah.
Yeah. Jingle All the Way is great. I haven't watched it in several years, though. It's been a long time since
I was about to say that exact statement. Is I haven't seen it. Excuse me. I haven't seen it in a long time. But as a kid, anytime that it was on TV, whatever. I think we even owned it on.
Yeah, we owned
it on VHS, but I think it was on DVD possibly. But I would watch it all the time. But it has been probably at least a decade, if not more, since I've seen it.
I think same. There was some movie channel. I don't remember if it was like Showtime or HBO or one of those, but one of those had it on a lot, I remember, and I would always watch it every time it was on there.
My brother and I love that movie. But as far as like, if I really want to like, what's one that I watch every year or like, you know, more frequently?
Oh, really quick, one other line that I always really liked is Sinbad whenever he has the gift and he's pretending it's a bomb at the like post office or whatever, and he's like, he says something along the lines of like, "Don't anybody move, because I got the ears of a snake." Or some shit like that. That line always got me too.
Yeah, no, it's just a great movie. It's so silly and just pointless.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know. As far as like, I really love Jingle All the Way, but I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't really have a movie that I watch like, you know, like this time of year.
That was going to be my next question, is if there was any if you have any annual traditions for this.
As far as movies go, no.
Yeah, I think the closest.
It's not willingly.
There's not any kind of like on this day every year I have to watch this movie for Christmas. But there is, around this time every year, I definitely watch or try to watch Black Christmas every year at some point.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I did last year. I might not have the year before either. But I definitely didn't last year. I might have the year before. I haven't done it in 7 years. But I try to every year.
I at least attempt to every year, yeah.
Because I just think that movie is fucking wonderful, and it has like a very unique and delightful Christmas atmosphere to it, like a specifically creepy kind of.
Yeah.
There's no other movie that has the tone of that movie, I don't think.
Right.
But and the look, like just that, like Bob Clark with that and A Christmas Story has this specific look. Like the glow from the Christmas lights has a very specific look that only in those two movies it looks like that. I love it so much.
So yeah, A Christmas Story is one that my eyes witness every year because
it's on at some point somewhere.
At someone's house that is a family gathering spot, it is on.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's one of those. I don't know if I've ever sat down and watched that movie from start to finish, but over the past 20, 30 years, I've seen every bit of that film because it's on like TBS
1,000 times.
24 hours a day or whatever. Yes. So you always catch it at whatever point you arrive at the gathering. And then you watch enough until it's time to eat, and then you come back and watch a little bit more before presents, and then you do that same thing next year, and it's like a different section of the movie. So I've seen the whole damn thing, but I don't know. Like I've seen like the Pulp Fiction version where it's like in a non-linear sequence is what I've seen it in basically. But yeah, I don't know if I have one that I even try to watch every year. I wish I was that type of person. I want to be the person who watches a movie or tries to like theme out a holiday around film, but I never get around to that. The closest would be I really do try, and sometimes it works out, where I really do try to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles around Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. But that's the closest. So for Christmas, I don't have one.
Yeah, for Halloween, I didn't this year, but I try to every year watch Halloween 3 on Halloween.
Okay.
I think that is the perfect Halloween night movie.
Right.
And sometime in the month of December, I try to watch Black Christmas. Mm-hmm. And for New Year's night, New Year's Eve night, rather, I always try to watch Four Rooms.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. But those are my only ones, really. I also strictly forbid any Christmas-related movies outside of December.
Okay.
If it's not December, people have their like, oh, Thanksgiving's over, it's Christmas. No, not until December 1st. That's
December
my
1st.
rule.
That is your, okay.
It has to be December 1st. There's no Christmas movies allowed until December 1st.
Now, are you jumping on that? Like as soon as the clock strikes 12, you're like jumping on Christmas movies, or do you just you're okay with it?
We're recording this on December 5th. I have not watched a single Christmas related thing at all.
But you're okay that they're around right now. Is what you're saying?
I accept that they exist right now. Yes.
Are you the same way with music and decoration as well?
Well, music I can do without altogether. The Christmas music is fucking mind destroying.
Okay.
Like whenever you go to the stores and every single store has like, it's the most wonderful time.
Yeah.
Like fucking get out of my face.
Is it the music or is it just like the repetition of like 8 songs?
Both.
Because, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, gentlemen and lady folk of the jury, I present you a case, evidence, Exhibit A. Thomas just played me a Christmas song before we started this recording.
I did. That's true.
And you seem to enjoy it.
I did.
So that's why I'm confused.
I hate yes.
Period. Moving on. Okay.
Correct. That's my statement. For
I hate yes.
No, you can dislike a thing but still have exceptions to the rule, you know? Like I do not like Christmas music, no, but there will be exceptions. There are some Christmas songs that I don't mind.
What are some?
One, another one that I actually have always enjoyed is there's a song from Coldplay. What the fuck is it? Christmas Lights, maybe, is the name of it. I don't remember the name of it. I haven't listened to it actually in a few years, but that was actually a
you
pretty
always
good song,
pair that with your Black Christmas viewing, so you haven't.
Yeah, I listen to that song and then I hit play every year.
You actually know it's like a Pink Floyd. You like line it up.
Oh yeah, just on repeat. If you play that song on repeat at 0.75 speed, it syncs up perfect.
I bet it would
from beginning to end.
We should try that. We should try that this year. We should.
Yeah, we should. Maybe that's what we'll do after this recording.
Okay.
So
Christmas lights or something.
Yeah, Christmas light. I'm pretty sure it's called Christmas Lights.
Okay, that's fine.
From Coldplay.
Anything else come to mind?
Not a huge fan of theirs either, but that song I thought was pretty good.
I love that you're not a huge fan of either the band or the genre, and that somehow is like the Venn diagram
works.
of like, yes, that works.
That's a really good song. The first, the second half of that song gets really repetitive, and it's just like, oh, Christmas lights keep shining on, or whatever the fuck. It just repeats over and over again. But the first half of it, like the build up to that whole portion of the song, is fucking excellent, I always thought.
Okay.
No, actually, by coincidence, this guy that I like just put out a Christmas song, I think today or yesterday. I think it might have been even this morning, today. There's a musician I follow on YouTube and on Bandcamp. He's one dude. His name is Desmond. He goes by Desmond Doom, and he makes these like very, very much music that I like kind of gothy, like post-punk style music. But I found him from his YouTube channel because he makes these awesome quote-unquote tutorial videos where he makes like a how to make a Smiths song in 4 minutes or whatever.
Right.
And it's like put this kind of a beat and like make a jangly guitar riff, and he like tells you like how to tune your guitar and how, like what settings to use and stuff to get the guitar sound and like a bass. And then he's like, and then write lyrics about like how much working life sucks, and then he makes a original song in the style of the Smiths. Like the Smiths, it's like it's funny though, and it's really entertaining. And he always wears these.
It's funny how accurate it is, probably.
Yes, it's fucking great. He has like a whole series of those, and they're used as promo for his music, of course. And he has very relevant to that musical genre like T-shirts that he wears that are always really funny. Like joke T-shirts in relation to the genre. And so he actually just put out, but aside from doing these like jokey things, he also does make original like good music, in my opinion. And he has a couple of EPs and whatnot that he's put out. But yeah, he just put out, I believe it was today, All I Want for Christmas is Gainful Employment.
Nice.
And it is fucking great. I listened to it this morning, and he made a music video for it, which I don't know if he's done before. I don't think I've seen a music video of his, but he's just like dressed up in like a Santa costume minus the beard, and he has like black sunglasses on, and he's just like drinking and walking around. I thought it was delightful, and I thought the song was quite enjoyable as well. So I recommend that one.
But would you consider it like in the style of traditional Christmas music? Or is it just more or less
elaborate on the style of traditional, because I don't know if I would consider that Coldplay song in the style of traditional Christmas music per se.
Well, I mean, usually there's some like heartfelt message. There's some like nostalgic or sentimentality in the lyrics, or there's some like over amplified sense of joy and wonder and hope.
Okay, well maybe by that definition, that Coldplay song might fit more into that than this song.
Okay,
but this song is more about like hating your job and your life, and like
seems more like
Christmas makes it better.
This seems not necessarily parody, but like a novelty song in the style of
kinda, yeah.
in the style of Christmas, or like Christmas themed, even not even the style of, but Christmas themed. Okay, so that you're into. So those two.
I wouldn't say into, but that song is good.
You enjoy? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Any others?
But no, I don't know. Christmas themed stuff. I don't mind the decorations. I actually like the decorations. Obviously, obviously nobody can see this, but before me, where I sit every time we record, in front of my desk is a wall of Christmas lights before me, and it's there all year. I love Christmas lights, and just decorations. I like Christmas trees. I like the tinsel. I like the whole getup. I like the houses that are decked out.
Are you okay with that stuff coming early, like in November?
Yeah.
Or do you like it to be December only?
No.
Does it matter?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I like
some are like very staunch about when
to
decorate.
I guess I like the Christmas aesthetic.
But you hate the music.
Just not crazy about the music. Maybe at least specifically like the classic Yes, that's a better way
commercial
to put it,
songs. Yeah. A
lot of that stuff gets really.
If you were to put music,
exhausting.
Like if you were to like picture yourself walking into like a Christmas village, like the whole place looks like the North Pole. There's like, Christmas lights and trees, and there's halls that have been decked and whatever. What do you want to hear as you're walking in?
That song from The Wizard of Oz, whenever they leave the poppy fields, and it's like, you're out of the woods,
I love that song, actually. That song is so great. It always gets in my head, and I always like sing it like every time. Yeah.
That's what I want to play.
Just on repeat.
Yes. Just and not even the song, just that part repeated over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the... Yeah, just over and over.
Into the sunset, into the light. Yeah. You didn't see that answer coming, did
No,
you?
I didn't, but I like it. Okay. I can now picture...
that was the first thing that came into my head.
Thomas's Christmas is that.
Yeah.
Do you have a...
there are Christmas movies that I like. I do not want to see Christmas movies until December 1st, specifically.
Right, yeah. Which, I mean, I get that. Because
there's a lot of Christmas movies that I think are really good. There actually, this year, I want to revisit Joe Begas' Bloody Christmas from a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I thought it was overall really good, and I wanted to watch it again. I saw it in theater, and I loved it so much the first 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did not care for the last quarter of it, and I've been wanting to revisit it again. And it's not very long; it's only like an hour and 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've been really wanting to watch that again. Black Christmas, of course. I really love Christmas Vacation. I am one of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have. That's
the
only vacation movie I own on physical media. I bought the 4K of it a couple of years ago, whenever it came out. Watched it once on 4K because I'd only ever seen it in DVD and VHS quality, I think. VHS and DVD. So that was a big step up. Very good. Yeah, I love that movie. I like Chevy Chase in general. I know that he's like a piece of shit, but
sure.
at least he had a lot of good roles.
But so you named 2 horrors and a comedy. Mm-hmm. Are there any traditional Christmas movies that you prefer?
Traditional Christmas movies.
Yeah, like
old school?
Like, let's say, I can't even think of any right now, actually.
It's a Wonderful Life?
Sure, yeah.
Never watched it.
Or like something along those lines, where it's something, so like I would consider, like, even though A Christmas Story is a comedy in a sense, it's really close to just being a traditional Christmas movie at this point.
I really like A Christmas Story. Yeah, very big fan of it.
Yeah.
I do not own it because I don't think there's a reason to. But
there's no reason to pay for that at all.
But yeah, I think it's delightful.
It's well done.
It is. There's the kid at the mall that kills me no matter how many times I see it, where they're like waiting in line at the mall to see Santa, and this fucking weird kid with like aviator glasses on is in front of him. He's like, I like the Wizard of Oz. That kid kills me every time. I like the Tin Man. And Ralphie's just like, yeah. And he like faces away from him. That part kills me. No, I love A Christmas Story.
Do you like any of like the classic animated movies?
You mean it's like the stop motion?
Yeah.
Or
Rankin Bass.
I haven't seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer one in a long time. With the fucking little dentist elf and shit like that.
Yeah.
I want to be a dentist.
I want to be a dentist.
I fucking hate that guy.
The Misfit Toys.
I enjoyed that. I haven't seen it in a long time. I think the last time I saw it was probably when I was a kid, back whenever I think CBS used to play it every year.
Yeah.
My but I haven't seen it since.
Of that,
I like the Charlie Brown
I
Christmas.
can't fucking stand Charlie Brown, dude. Charlie Brown, I fucking hate Charlie. I hate people who like Charlie Brown. That's how much I hate Charlie Brown.
I guess this is the end of this podcast. You guys have another couple months worth of episodes to get through, and then this is where it all ended.
We banked 10 more weeks. This is weirdly that it ends now, and then there's still more to come.
Yes. Also, apologies everybody if you hear my cat screaming from the living room currently. She won't shut up.
No, I don't know. There's something about fucking Charlie Brown that just irks me, and I just can't stand that bullshit. I like the music in Charlie Brown.
Why? Because he's bald?
Well, there's that. There's that, and there's that one
You're
kid
like,
that
what's
has
wrong with this child? Why is he bald? What happened to his hair?
Yeah. The hair thing is the creepiest part, actually. He has like 2 strands.
Yes.
And then there's that kid that has like the dust cloud around all the whole time.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It just I think they're overrated. They're fine, but they're just fucking.
A lot of people
overrated.
think that. I think people either really enjoy Charlie Brown or they absolutely think it's garbage. There doesn't seem to be. I don't think I've ever heard anybody be like, Charlie Brown, I'm indifferent. It's fine.
No,
it's either like I love it and I watch The Great Pumpkin every year and shit like that, or it's I fucking hate Charlie Brown and I wish that little cancer bitch would die.
Yeah, but that's exactly. I don't dislike the movies or like the shows or whatever they are.
Yeah,
I think like the animation's fine. Like I said, I actually enjoy the music, and whatever, right? But it's literally like the character and the stories. I just can't stand them.
I got a rock. Come on. He's trick-or-treating. He gets a rock in his thing every time. Come on.
Sure.
It's a classic.
She fucking pulls the football away, and you see it coming from a mile away. You see that
coming. But seeing it coming, that's what makes it even better.
No, it doesn't.
Whenever you just know it's going to happen, but there's still a little part of you that's like, oh, this time she's going to let him do it. Let him have
boy
it.
Never gets to kick it.
Him and Caillou are the 2 fucking bald-ass
exactly.
kids.
Yeah, that weirdo, too. Yeah.
Maybe they're related.
Oh, maybe. But
Caillou is just a whiny little fucking asshole.
Well, so is Charlie Brown. Tell me one episode where he doesn't whine.
He at least, yes, he doesn't whine and cry. Caillou is just like, but you said we were going to go to the zoo tomorrow. And he like cries.
It's like a baby version of Charlie Brown. But So as far as like the animated for me, my favorite was always, I'm probably going to get this title wrong, but I think it was The Year Without a Santa Claus.
The Year Without a Santa Claus, yeah.
Because I think that's the one that
haven't seen that since I was a kid.
The Heat Miser and Cold Miser, the Miser brothers.
I don't remember.
And that's my favorite like Christmas song, which is not even like Christmas related really. It just happens to be in a Christmas movie.
Yeah, but it's a good favorite Christmas song.
It's the Heat Miser and Cold Miser solos, I guess, in those films. They always like stuck in my head. They just bring me so much joy. The musicality of them is really great.
I always liked I also liked the Boris Karloff Grinch, the animated Grinch.
That's good.
I haven't seen that in a long time though either, and I also don't hate the Jim Carrey Grinch movie either.
No, yeah, it's okay.
Fun fact, everybody.
I actually really like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Oh, the Santa Claus, all of them.
I don't know if I've seen them all, but I know that I just like the first one the most.
I have not seen, but
That's like the best opening credit song ever. Come on. He's speeding down the highway trying to get to the conference.
I have not seen, but I have always, or not always, but for years have wanted to watch Santa Claus the movie from 1985. I've wanted to watch that for a long time.
What's
and
it
I still
about?
have not gotten around to it. Santa Claus.
Okay. Interesting.
The movie.
The movie. Is it like...
The legend of Santa Claus is placed into jeopardy when an unscrupulous toy manufacturer attempts to take over Christmas.
Is this
from 1985? It has John Lithgow.
Oh, no. Okay.
Dudley Moore.
Oh.
If I recall correctly, I think Wes Craven was attached to direct this at one point, or was in talks to direct it at one point.
What type of movie is it?
I think it was Wes Craven. What type of movie is it? It's like a comedy, like a family comedy.
Okay.
It's PG, yeah. It's supposed to be really bad, and I've
yeah.
wanted to watch it for a long time, yeah. Santa Claus the movie. Because I think... Am I correct? I want to say Wes Craven was in talks to direct it. I could be completely wrong about that, but that's what comes to mind about that movie.
You heard it here first, folks.
Is either he was going to direct it, or there was like a surprising person who was attached who wrote a draft of it or something. I don't remember what it was, but there was some weird thing about it that I learned, and I was like, oh wow, I want to see this movie now, even though they're not attached to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I want to say Wes Craven. Anyway, whatever.
John Carpenter's The Santa Claus.
Yeah. Well, yeah, John Carpenter has had interesting career trajectories as well. He also, speaking of John Carpenter, there is a Western that he wrote that was made in like the 90s that I've wanted to watch that I've never seen.
I don't think I'm familiar with this.
I would have to look up
you said
what
wrote?
It was called.
He wrote it, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't know when he wrote it, but I know it was his screenplay. I had it on this list of mine. John Carpenter Western. It's called El Diablo.
El Diablo.
Yeah.
This Christmas.
Because I've always wanted to see. It was apparently it came out made for TV. Evidently, it is currently on HBO Max.
Well,
Tommy Lee Wallace.
As of this recording, it's on HBO Max, but also as of this recording, that whole thing might not even exist anymore.
Not talking about that.
sorry to ruin your Christmas spirit.
No, I saw that whenever I woke up earlier. Tommy Lee Wallace and John Carpenter and Bill Phillips wrote it, and it's directed by a Peter Markle.
Markle.
Yeah.
El Diablo.
Yeah, 1990.
Made
PG-13, but also made for TV.
So made for TV, PG-13 is like R. It's like hardcore TV.
So somebody says like go to hell at some point.
go to shit.
Gosh darn you.
Gosh darn it. What the shit?
Tagline: when a young man can't ride or shoot, he needs help real bad. And here's help that's real bad. That's an awful tagline.
Wow. Carpenter.
Well, I'm going to just believe that John Carpenter probably did not have anything to do with that tagline.
No, that's all he did, actually. He's like, fuck this.
He wrote the tagline, and he was like, just as long as you give me a writer credit, that's all I care about.
That's all I care about. Okay, back to Christmas. So we talked about movies and your lack of enjoyment of most Christmas music. So I love Christmas music. I think but I only want to hear it in December. So for me, it's the same with you for movies. I don't want to hear a lick of Christmas music until at least after Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving better fall like really close to the end of November. Like that whole early Thanksgiving stuff when they that whole week and a half or half week of Christmas before that. No, December 1st only. But I used to listen to Christmas music as a kid to fall asleep. I would turn on the radio and then just find a station that was playing like 24/7 Christmas music in December.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the woods.
Yeah, it was just that. It's just that the whole time. Yeah. So I love Christmas music, but only, like I said, only during December, and really, it's like I only love it until I get my fill. So I could listen
December
to it for
3rd, you're done.
Yeah, no, like that is some like if I'm really like craving a lot of it, I'll like play it all the time.
If you're really Wes Craven it.
Yeah. And then I'm carpentering it, I'll just shut it off. But yeah, so I'll play it for a few days, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. But yeah, and I don't mean like the modern stuff either, like especially like the Mariah Carey stuff. No to that for sure. But also like there's a Paul McCartney song, I think, that's about Christmas. Don't like it.
It's gonna be a Liverpool Christmas.
Yeah, that song exactly. Yeah. Don't like that one. So yeah, I mean like the ones that you would think of whenever you walk into like a shopping mall. That's what I want to hear, right? I guess a bit only until I have my fill. So beyond that, do you have anything that you look forward to as far as like not Thanksgiving, but Christmas treat, like a Christmas meal specialty or Christmas season goodie that you only get either at like a Christmas gathering or during this time of year? Is there anything like a special pie or candy or?
I'm racking my brain. I don't think so. Eggnog is like some years I want it, some years I don't.
Did we talk about this? I just
like
discovered eggnog last year. Was that on the show?
Let's say no, and then you can tell it again.
Because we weren't doing pre-shows back then.
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Did you have it as like a drink check or something, and we talked about it? Maybe, I don't know. If
remember.
So, I have no recollection, so I think it's worth repeating.
But I also think I just had it. And I just told you about it, but it was before we were recording pre-shows. So yeah, I had been adverse to eggnog for my whole life, mostly because my mom told me a story whenever she was young that she drank so much that she threw up.
My partner has a similar story. Yeah.
So I didn't understand whenever I first heard that as like a little kid that it meant that eggnog was delicious, which is why she drank so much and then threw up. I took it as she drank it, it was nasty, and she threw up. Right? So I just have avoided it for like my whole life. And, everyone always tells me, it's like, it's so good, you gotta have some, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So last year I finally got some.
I don't know anybody that likes it.
Well, and that's also the thing, is like everyone in my family also just doesn't like it, either because they've had like, some trauma with it or whatever, or it's just not their thing because like the texture or the taste. So it also just wasn't around, and I never felt compelled to buy a whole carton on the risk that I wasn't going to like it, until last year. So then I finally got a carton of eggnog, and it was okay. I can see the appeal, but I think I told you, whenever I first had this, that it tasted like bubble gum.
Oh, okay. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what was weird about it. So I don't know if I'm going to ever do it again, but it was okay.
Well, I have, I guess, a spoiler for an eventual pre-show, but I have what is considered to be an old-time Christmas time drink.
You teased
that
this.
I just
you
got
teased
recently.
This in 3 months.
Yes, that's right.
Or 2 months. 2.5 months.
Yeah, and being that we're recording this on Friday, I'm not having it tonight, but I think maybe tomorrow night we're gonna have it.
Nice.
Because it's supposed to be hot. It's supposed to have
Tune in
to
to the
until she's home.
February 16th episode of what was that called again? To hear the tease.
Check back, and hear how it went, everybody.
I think it's episode 82. No. Episode 82 is where you teased about it. I don't know when you're actually gonna reveal.
The next 83.
Okay.
Presumably.
So February 23rd.
We're actually doing this one now because I'm telling you on air that I don't think I'll be available next weekend to record, just so you know.
Oh, fuck.
We're going to be... Because I was originally planning on recording the Christmas episode next weekend.
I see.
And then I remembered that we will not be in town. And I'm not going to be bringing...
Well, I might be going to a haunted house next weekend. Because apparently, if you listen to this show, that's all I fucking do.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a Christmas themed, Krampus themed haunted house that I want to go. I've never done one that's like the Christmassy themed, so I'm looking forward to trying that out and seeing what that's all about.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We will be spending a weekend in Cleveland. We are going to see. This one is timely at the time of recording this, due to recent pre-show episodes we've done at the time this is coming out. Next weekend, we will be seeing Connor O'Malley perform live.
Cool.
In Cleveland.
That's awesome.
So we'll be doing that next Friday. And then she has other stuff planned for Saturday.
Surprises.
That I don't recall. No, she told me. I just don't remember what they were.
Surprise for dementia patients.
Like maybe like a museum or something. I don't remember.
Sure, you'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens whenever I get there.
You'll feign excitement.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Can't wait for that thing you told me about.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So,
okay. So,
but yeah.
So when will we hear about your Connor O'Malley?
February
26th.
Yeah.
Episode 83.
Yeah.
Pre-show. Okay.
Hear about that and my allegedly Christmas-themed drink that is British in origin. And I made a post about it on Reddit, and no British people have ever had it. I don't think.
I just love that people are going to hear about this again in like 2.5 months and be like, oh, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember them rambling about this.
Yeah. Okay. So no, so you started to say eggnog. Did you say that you crave that or no?
Some years I have it. I don't have it every year. It's
Why
like
can't we find eggnog year round?
Because they won't let us.
Yeah. I think that's accurate. I'm just trying to is it like a production thing?
Well, why can't we have McRib all the time?
Well, because that's a marketing thing, right?
Yeah. But who's to say it's not for eggnog? Big Eggnog has their hand in the Christmas pie.
But what I'm saying though is that if you're going to relate it to the McRib comes out at different times of year. Mm-hmm. Not always Christmas.
But it also randomly sandwich. Comes and goes.
Well, that's marketing though. I'm saying eggnog should follow that and just come out second week of April. It's eggnog is back.
And that's why I'm saying Big Eggnog has their hands in the Christmas pie.
The nog is back.
They should, and they'll have those stupid ass commercials.
Or we should make McRib a Christmas sandwich.
Yeah, we'll just. I don't know how, but you could just say it's a Christmas sandwich now.
Yeah, it's red.
Yeah,
and like the
very
onions,
unnaturally.
Onions are like tinsel, maybe.
Yeah, I think you can make it work.
And then I guess pork is like a Christmas ham.
Yeah. Pork in quotation marks.
Yeah. Well, pork, but it's a TM at the end of pork. Pork TM. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can make that work.
So eggnog, I might try it again. I just don't want to buy a whole carton. If I could find like a small, like half, like a pint size of eggnog, I would buy that. But it was too bubblegummy, and I don't know if that's because I got store brand nog. I don't know if homemade nog is different. I don't know, but it tasted like bubble gum, and that really, it didn't turn me off, but it just I don't know, it didn't feel. I think of bubble gum and I think of summer, which is why I think eggnog should be summer. I think you should. I think when it's 98 outside, you should be drinking an egg-based drink.
Just drinking an egg, milky, heavy fucking.
Oh God, that would be horrible. Just chilling with the boys, out in the backyard, campfire going.
We noggin.
Getting that nog on, the 4,000 calories per ounce. Yeah, just feel so bloated,
so heavy and nasty.
Just sweating out the eggnog.
It's It's like those Gatorade commercials, but it's all white. Like
it's all bright and like
sweat beads.
Instead of sweat beads, though, it's like real gelatinous and like thick.
And so he like wipes it, but it just smears across his forehead.
like a sunscreen. Yeah.
I always get my nog on whenever it hits 98.
Yeah. Nog replenishes the body's needs. High in protein. Electrolytes.
Replenishes the body's needs.
Body's needs.
Buy it now.
Both nutritionally and emotionally.
Whenever it hits 98, I need me a heavy, thick milk drink.
It's like an internal hug.
For my insides. Yeah.
It's like a hug for my insides.
And then we have the close-up on the forehead, and he like wipes it, and it just smears all across it.
Yeah.
And he looks at his hand, and he like licks it off. And he's like, it's good, just as good the second time. Nog. In stores now.
The Nog is back. Drink. Limited time only.
Yeah, I think we can do this switch with the McRib and Nog.
I mean, maybe that's why eggnog is only like a Christmas, because it's so heavy.
Yeah, and at that point, you're already like...
you're just already calorie like packing.
Basically hibernating.
Yeah. Just give me as much calories as without any effort as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want liquid calories. I want solid calories. And if we could do it, gaseous calories would be great.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's not really any... like Christmas quote unquote treat that
for
comes
me
to mind, or food or anything.
And it's not that I couldn't make these on my, which I have. I couldn't make these on my own any time of year, or that these could be a part of an other time of year gathering. But for some reason, in my mom's side of the family, there's this appetizer or like snack dish or whatever, finger food type thing, that is only made for the Christmas gathering. And it is a dill pickle, a whole dill pickle, that is then wrapped in ham, sliced deli ham, that has had cream cheese spread upon it, so that the cream cheese acts as an adhesive to stick the ham to the pickle. So then you wrap the whole pickle in that, and then you cut it. You cut the pickle into very thick, like 1/2-inch slices. So you have a thick pickle that is wrapped in cream cheese and ham, and that only comes out at Christmas. And as a pickle boy, I could eat 40 or 50 of those.
Talk about packing on calories.
Calories and sodium.
Wash that down with a fucking nog, and you're good to go for the whole month.
But I guess I don't know like if they would be as good any other time of year, but I look forward to those every year. That's like the one thing, as far as like the whole family gathering, I could do without the family part of it, or the gathering.
Just you alone with a plate of those.
Let me eat 3 whole dill pickles sliced into bite-sized pieces with ham and cream cheese on them, please. Yeah.
So yeah, you reminded me of a text message from
your doctor.
Yeah, from 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh wow!
There was a text message because it was recorded. In a pre-show you'll hear in a few months, we talk about other podcast ventures that we once had, right?
Yeah. In January, and you'll hear this.
Yeah. And I discussed there was a show circa 2019 that me, my friend Alex, and a couple other people were trying to do. And we did record, and I still have like 4, I think, episodes that we recorded. And I remember this text message because it was so bizarre, but also because I read it on the episode, in one of the episodes. And it was around Thanksgiving time, and me and a couple other friends were planning on going to my friend Alex's house at some point around Thanksgiving. And Alex had sent in a group text message asking if I was just going or are the other guys going as well, because he needs to know how many pickles he should let dry out.
What? Dry out?
Yes, and I think I didn't reply, and I don't think anybody replied to it. And then I brought it up on our recording because I read it out loud, and I was like laughing my ass off, and I was like, "What the hell is this text message?" And he was like, "I don't know. I was just thinking of something stupid to say."
Okay, all right.
But yeah, just I need to know how many pickles I should let dry out.
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious.
That's what that just randomly reminded me of, because pickle slices. Because I always pictured just like 4 like pickle spears on a counter, just shriveled up and dry.
Dry. Yeah. Some kind of like,
that's not Christmassy.
They're not even to eat. They're just like, there's like symbolic.
Yeah, like everybody gets one.
Like you're supposed to put like your year end. You're supposed to put like your whole year's worth of stress into these drying pickles and then burn them or something, right?
Yeah, you have to hold it. You have to put it in your waistband for the whole weekend, and then at the end of the weekend, you set it alight.
Do you ever play Find the Pickle?
No.
I don't mean for it to sound weird like that, but I think it's like a German or maybe like it's a Polish thing.
Oh,
German
so it's hide the pickles.
Hide the gherkin. But every Christmas, we my mom's side of the family again. They're very pickle heavy over there. Apparently, I'm just realizing.
90% pickle.
Yeah, the whole theme is pickle every year. But there's a pickle shaped Christmas ornament that is hidden.
Is this the thing where it's like in a cake?
No.
Oh, what is it? No, I'm thinking of the French,
the king cake with the baby in it.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
For Mardi Gras. Yeah, not a pickle.
Right, carry on.
Not a pickle, not Christmas, not German. But close. But this...
You should do the cake. Put it in a cake. Hide the pickle.
Pickle cake. Start making that like the new, like, generations old tradition is the pickle cake. Yeah,
whoever finds the pickle in the cake gets $100.
And it's like a really nice like red velvet or like chocolate, like really sweet decadent cake. And then there's a real pickle like just somewhere. It's just horrible,
disgusting, acidic, vinegary pickle in the middle of this cake.
Just one bite is horrible, but that person wins. Yeah. No. So this is it's a pickle shaped ornament, like life size, like actual size, and it's of course a dark green color, pickle. And it is placed within the Christmas tree amongst all of the other ornaments by someone who is not participating. And then the rest of the gathering people come, and all at once, everyone has to find the pickle.
Yeah.
And the person who finds it gets a special gift.
I hate that.
Would it be better if we played "They're out of the woods, they're out of the woods"?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I never really participate because I always found it kind of weird anyway, but it was always fun to watch people fighting over a pickle, But
That's how you get your kicks.
Yeah. Those are some Christmas traditions because I've never been a huge fan of, I don't like receiving gifts ever. Like year round, I don't like receiving gifts, especially during Christmas. I don't like the pressure of gift giving. I enjoy giving people stuff, but I hate that like the process of like, what am I going to get the person? That thing.
Yeah,
I hate that
me too. I hate that too, and I also hate the pressure of, I know this person is going to give me a gift, and I'm going to look like a real asshole if I don't also give them one now. Because that happened, I think, last year. I just didn't have the money. And it
just happens, yeah.
I actually got, like, a surprising, fairly expensive gift from my brother off of my Amazon wish list that I had no idea, I did not remember was on my wish list, and never thought twice about. But he got it.
That's awesome.
And it kind of was, but I was also like, oh, well, I didn't fucking get him anything, so that's good.
Here's a pat on the back, bro.
Yeah,
thanks. Yeah.
Thanks, well, but then that's I think my mom also got me something, and I just didn't have money to get her anything either, so I was like, sorry, I feel bad.
It's supposed to be that, it's about giving the gift, not expecting one in, return, but which is what everyone always says, but there's still that fucking, like, I feel bad for not giving. Like I don't want to receive anything because I, don't know what to get you. And I also sometimes can't afford to get anything for anyone.
Yes.
So there's that. And then, I don't know. It always seemed like there was a lot of build up, and then the grand finale of Christmas was not that spectacular. So, whereas like, I think that's why I like, because I'm with you in that I love Christmas decorations. I like the music, the movies, but all of that stuff.
It's a good tradition.
Yeah, all of that build up is what I like more, rather than like the actual Christmas Day thing. Like I could do without, the Christmas Day part of it. Just if we could just make everything from December 1st until the 24th last all month. Get rid of Jesus.
Christmas edging.
Yeah.
It's what we want.
Just want a Christmas edge and Christmas voyeur. That's all I want to do. I don't want to Christmas release or Christmas exhibition, I guess, would be opening presents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I just want to watch other people do that, and I want to just take it in slowly. And never get to an end. Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't know. I think, well, also being that I live far enough away that I don't really go visit much. And
right.
So I actually haven't been to visit family or anything for Christmas in several years now. And so I think there's also just a part for me at this point where it's kind of just
another day,
like nothing's even really happening, because I'm just like, I'm gonna go to work and then I'll get like maybe an extra night off, and then it's back to work again like the next after the weekend's over. Is how it's gonna be. So,
and doesn't that week between Christmas and New Year always feel so weird? Because like I don't know like what I'm supposed to do, and then if you just go back to like work like normal, it's like, wait, there's another holiday coming. I don't want to get too much back into like the groove of things, and then get it, paused again.
Yeah, but then the worst part is where I work, at least, some places have different holidays they allot time off for, of course. But yeah, that gap after New Year to the next holiday fucking blows.
You mean from New Year's Day until July 4th? Like that, because there's nothing in between.
I think the only thing in between that I get off is like Easter, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Because my work week starts on Sunday night. I think I don't even know if Easter is included. I don't think it is, actually. I think we still go to work that night.
I mean, I guess there's like Memorial Day weekend.
There's like at least there's a 4-month gap in between New Year and then the next.
There's a drought.
And so it's just like an onslaught of just work nonstop.
And there's just like
and it's
bullshit holidays too. It's like it's cold, it's miserable. There's nothing to do at all, and then there's just like bullshit holidays that you can't remember when they are.
Yeah.
And then Easter is one that like changes, day as far as that goes anyway. So you never know for sure.
Definitely Easter isn't one of the ones that I have off now that I think about it. It is. The next one would be
Memorial Day, probably.
Memorial Day.
Yeah. May, yeah.
Which is in like May.
Yeah.
So from New Year to May, there is no, other than your PTO, there is no time off during that whole stretch. And again,
sucks. Why would you want to use your PTO during like the worst time of year? Unless you have money to go somewhere far away.
And then, meanwhile, in wonderful other countries, they get like 25 personal days off a year minimum.
Yeah.
And so, and they also use all of them, and they get to like enjoy lives.
Yeah, but they don't have car washes with like 3 color soaps. So
I bet they probably have something better.
I don't know.
They probably have like 5 colored soaps.
Oh my gosh. Socialists.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Christmas.
Is that why you prefer like Christmas horror movies? Over like the sentimental Christmas movies?
I don't even know if I necessarily prefer. I don't know. I just like horror in general.
Well, yeah,
obviously.
Well,
but
yeah, sure. That's also probably a big
and
reason.
Christmas horror, I think, is just really fun. I think there's something about the look and the tone.
I'm very much
Christmas horror, like the Black Christmas again, but also the 2006 Black Xmas is actually really good too.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just I think there's an interesting contrast with what is like commercially like a very cheery, happy holiday contrasted with like a horror movie. It's really fun.
Right. Yeah.
And again, the Christmas lights and like the aesthetic and everything is just really great.
Yes.
And I think most Christmas horror movies are not good. But whenever there's a good one, it's very fun.
So I really like that juxtaposition of the what is supposed like what you said, what is supposed to be like a jolly time or a happy time mixed with the horror elements. That's always fun. But I also visually like the pairing of like cold and even snowy with some kind of harsh horror. It doesn't always have to be like gory, but just something, violent, because there's like this serene quality or like peacefulness to just like snow and ice and frozen. And
yes, I remember you being like a noteworthy thing you are into, I recall, is specifically blood against snow.
And snow. It's like so crazy, like good, because I mean everything pops, but also it's like that warmth of blood and then the ice coldness. I don't know. There's just something to that. Like it's deeper than just like it looks cool. Like it has like a deeper thing for me that I can't quite explain why I enjoy that so much. Because like I said, it doesn't have to be just blood. Just like the idea of like a violent act whenever it's cold. Like I don't know if I would count. Would you count 30 Days of Night as a Christmas movie?
I don't think there's anything related to Christmas in that, is there?
No.
I don't
other than it
anything
just being
Christmassy.
in the winter.
It's just like snowy.
It's just wintertime.
So no.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
That's like how people will also, whenever it's like leading up to Halloween, like any horror movie is all of a sudden a Halloween movie. Whenever that's not the case.
Not at all.
Yeah, I think 30 Days of Night is kind of like that.
Good.
Well.
Because I really like that movie just because it's like, again, it's that, it's that cold, I guess like the crispness of it, or what's already a harsh environment, even though it looks beautiful sometimes. It's already like really hard to like even survive in that. And then you add that extra element of something horrible happening. I like that a lot. Because we've I think talked about, I don't know, well, not on the pre-show probably. Either not yet or not previously. Stranded. Like that was a big reason for me writing Stranded, was just because I just wanted like something that was in the snow, in the cold, but also like you not only do you have to survive the elements, but you also have to survive whatever horrible thing is happening to you. It's I don't know, for some reason, like I like horror films that are set in the fall or the summer, like Friday the 13th or whatever at a summer camp. But like I mean, other than it being dark, or other than like maybe there being like a water element that you have to swim or whatever, like just being out in the woods or a town whenever it's like 65 or 70 degrees, like that doesn't seem that uncomfortable. But all of a sudden it's like whenever it's like 30 or 20 or like a wind chill of like -10, and that's just whenever things are good in life, it's still that horrible outside. And then all of a sudden you mix in, vampires or zombies or, a serial killer or whatever
or a thing,
or like, exactly. That's another film that I really love. for multiple reasons, but the harshness of the weather in that film is really highlighted, and I love that aspect of that. So yeah, stuff like that where it's just like everything that's around you is hard to survive. I like that a lot.
Yeah, this is why at some point I really need to force you to watch I Saw the Devil, the Korean horror film.
I refuse.
Okay, then I guess we'll just mark that off the list.
Is it because it's cold outside?
Yeah.
I mean, in the movie?
It's cold, snowy.
Is it Christmas?
Movie. No. I don't think so. I don't remember it being Christmas. I'm going to say no.
Is it set in Korea?
It's just cold and wintry. Yeah, it is.
Do Koreans celebrate Christmas?
Probably
not the same.
Pretty much become commercially worldwide.
But Americans really overdo everything.
You very much so.
But especially holidays.
Yeah, it's excellent motion picture.
I Saw the Devil,
and I think you would appreciate the snowy stuff. It's from Korean filmmaker Kim Ji-woon, and it's a man whose wife or fiance is murdered by a serial killer.
A secret agent exacts revenge on a serial killer through a series of captures and releases.
Yeah, he tracks him down and tortures him, and then he like tortures him almost to death, but not quite, and then lets him go.
Wow.
And he plants like a tracking device on him.
Wow.
So whenever the dude like heals up and recovers, and then he like goes to attack someone else, this dude shows back up and captures the killer, tortures the fuck out of him again, over and over again. It's fucking great.
Okay, I'm seeing
very violent.
Some stills where there's some snow.
Yeah, I remember the opening scene specifically. It's at night on a snowy, cool, isolated road. Yeah, I think you would appreciate it. It's just an excellent movie in general. But
speaking of,
I remember the cold, snowy stuff.
Speaking of Stranded, which we barely spoke upon, I think I finally found the perfect road nearby to shoot that on.
For reals this time?
For reals this time. Like within 10 miles of my house. Yeah.
Interesting. And it faces the correct direction and everything?
It faces the exact correct direction. Like not even... Like I was having a hard time because most of the roads around here are either north-south or east or west.
Uh-huh.
And this one is northwest to southeast. It's a diagonal
road. There's no houses?
Zero. And it's rural.
Interesting.
And it's like a county road. And yeah.
And paved, of course.
And it's paved, yes.
Not
and
gravel.
It's paved.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it checks all the boxes as far as that goes. And it's easy to get to.
Well, that's good, because the last one that you found that you really liked was like northern Indiana, right? Wasn't that the one that we did that on that mini DV camera? We did that test shot with. Remember that?
Yeah. Which I can't even recall where that is even at now.
It's on the mini DV camera.
No, I mean as far as like the location.
Oh, that road.
Yeah, I have no idea where that's even at.
It was up somewhere near, in the vicinity of like Muncie, I think, somewhere in that.
Probably
somewhere up there. Somewhere.
But finding it again,
I don't remember where though.
Idea.
But no, that's interesting. We'll have to.
I haven't been there in person. I've only Google mapped it. Yeah, I need to drive over, but it's really easy to get to.
Is there a street view on it?
Yeah,
I'm assuming there is.
And it's a recent street view, which is why I'm confirming that it's paved.
You know, currently that it's paved and
at least since 2023, unless they unpaved it.
They ripped the pavement up.
Yeah, but like the diagonal direction that it faces would be perfect for the sunset.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, it's ideal. So.
Yeah, might need to check that out sometime whenever it's warm.
All right, no,
I mean, for me to go.
I might go tonight.
Like both of us.
No,
oh, okay.
Well, no, actually, I would like to see it. Sort of like near now, near this time of year, just to see like what the sun is actually doing, you know. yeah, so there are some residents on this road, but there's a good stretch of it that is uninhabited, and the closest, again, I haven't been there in person to know like if there's like a street light or something that might shine from far away, but I think that could be easily like, touched up and removed possibly. But anyway, there's a slight hill between the road and that property, which is way off. So even then there's like some terrain that might cover up most of that. So yeah, it may be
so then
hopeful
all I'll have to
again.
Do is write it.
Yeah, or just
cast it.
Finish writing it. Yeah. But like I haven't thought about that project in years.
Yeah.
And no, I don't know even why I wasn't even thinking about the movie at all. I think I was just like on Google Maps, just like browsing around or whatever I do at work to kill time and pretend that I'm doing something. And I just like came across this weird like diagonal road, and I was like, no way. So I zoomed in, and you can never really confirm on some of those images if like those types of roads are paved or gravel. So I was like, well, let's try it. So I tried the Street View, and sure enough, like Street View popped up, and I was like, oh great. And then I went to it, and I'm pretty sure it was like 2023. It was like the image was taken, so it was paved. It was paved, but not like new asphalt. It was very much wore down. So
yeah,
it fits the bill.
Definitely.
So it got me slightly reinvigorated for that. I was like, ooh, there's a possibility that could be done again, and I have to travel like an hour away just to shoot the damn thing.
Yeah, and that's like a 10-year-old project.
God, is it now? Fuck. No, it's probably older than that. Because I think I started that before I even knew you. Yeah. I think I started to rewrite it whenever you and I first met. But I want to say that the Chronos tapes and Stranded were like sister projects that I was working on at the same time. Because were you around for whenever I set up the little like diorama with like the Hot Wheels cars?
I don't remember.
So that was probably before you. So I made this like snowy road with like a snowplow truck, like a little Hot Wheels snowplow truck, and like a little Hot Wheels like sedan of some kind. And I had these telephone poles from my model sets, and I made like a road and like a telephone pole line and some trees, and I set this whole like little, because I wanted to get like what would this look like if I was to shoot this from like 50 yards away, type thing. And I got that look of like, this looks awesome, like this is what I see. So I want this to be like the opening shot, and that was going to be the opening shot, was going to be that. And then whenever you got involved, we decided to change the whole thing. Well, not change the whole thing, but like really, add more backstory and add more, meat to it. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, as we all know how my memory is. But I want to say, like, maybe that might have been like 2013 or 14. So yeah, not like years before or whatever, but it's around a decade easily, if not over a decade. So
yeah.
That's
interesting to see.
That's how most of my projects are right now. I think the most recent one is the stream.
Yeah.
Or the one that what was the name of that character from your werewolf project? Ken Taylor.
Oh, Ken Taylor. Yeah. Yes.
The Ken Taylor short that I wrote as a featurette to your film,
which named after a weirdo that would frequent the video store I worked at, that would bother me all the time, and has since died. I did learn. I don't know if I ever told you, but he did die a few years ago. I looked it up.
So that might actually be my most recent, but even that's like what, 3 years old now? Was it pre-COVID or post-COVID?
It was I wrote that during lockdown. 2020.
Okay. So about 3 years old or so, 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
So that's my most recent. But other than that, most of my stuff is like bordering on a decade now. So yeah, fun times. So that's the drive for those listening. Come middle of January. That's the drive for me to like start reading some of these scripts again on the pre-show. Is that not only to like, haha, this is ridiculous and funny, but also hopefully to be like, oh, we could maybe finish this, because we started, like, for those who have been listening since season 1 of what was that called again?
Yeah,
we went on a hiatus to write a movie and shoot a movie that we birthed because of this show.
I don't know if we have even have we talked about that on a pre-show, really?
No, like we have not.
So
we've avoided it like therapy.
I'm fine to get into it right now.
That's I'm fine with
Christmas.
it too.
Let's do an airing of grievances.
Yes.
Like Festivus.
So we went on a hiatus for, well, it wasn't just for that. It was for many things. But
also just like a break in general.
Well, yeah. But the drive, mostly for you too, because you were like, just, I need to stop doing this for a while. but the hope was that, okay, during this time off, we're going to take this idea that we had from a creative segment on an episode and actually write it, finish it, and then shoot it as a short and get it done. And like you and I were like talking about like possible locations and like using like a big garage that I have access to as like a set, like a sound stage.
This is around the point that we started to lose steam because
because I started to quickly realize that like if I'm going to have to do this all on my own, as far as set building and all this other stuff, one, it's going to take money that I don't have, and two, it's gonna be an undertaking if we want this to not look like absolute garbage. Like the amount of work it would take for one person to get this set up to where it isn't just like so defeatingly bad to us is huge. It's almost like trying to like boil water, right? Like you can, like, getting water hot doesn't take much energy. But to turn water from hot to steam takes an enormous amount of change, right? And that so getting from like absolute garbage to just okay, that's fine, we could do. But to go like that one little notch more that you and I would want, or else we would feel like it was just like the most stupid thing we've ever done, would take an enormous amount. And I realized, I was like, there's no way we're doing this in like 4 weeks or whatever short timeline that we put on it. It was crazy. So yeah,
but we did. So it was also a thing where the story that we were going off of was from our April 16th Dow Goes Down episode. If you listen to the creative segment for that episode, that was what we were wanting to film. And then
where is that script at?
It's on my computer. On Final Draft.
Oh, that's right. I never had access to that. I was always just like screen sharing. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, I started to write it, and then we kind of realized that, surprisingly, our creative segment didn't fill in all the gaps.
Yeah.
And so,
surprisingly,
so we were like, so then
seed.
Why X, Y, or Z? Like, why is this like, and then why wouldn't X, Y, or Z? And then it was kind of like, oh fuck, because one of the things I got us so excited was like the spontaneity of just like, this is like fucking just crazy. It's just like wild. And then whenever it came down to like, but let's actually think about this. and then so from that creative segment, it started to morph into something different.
Yeah, it did.
Not unwelcomed.
No, but just different.
It started to change.
Yeah.
And then it came to a point where we just shortly there before watched Coherence.
We did, yes.
And we started to draw some inspiration for that, and we were like, what if our thing is kind of does this?
Didn't we also thing. Wasn't there also another movie we watched that wasn't good, but it was about like some woman watching cameras and as like a summer job, and then she would go out into like the woods and find out where the cameras were pointing.
Did we watch this?
I watched it.
Or was it
I know we talked.
I don't remember this.
I think we talked about it in the show, at least. I don't know if it's that same episode as Coherence.
Yeah, there was that one that was featured. You watched it and I did not. Yes. It was in that same episode as from where this creative segment came. The April 16th Dow Goes Down episode was.
It was
I think that's what
it was. That movie. Yes,
it was like this independent movie shot on 16 millimeter.
Yes,
I don't remember what it was called though.
The Dow Goes Down creative segment was spawned from that movie, and I finally went and watched it, and it was absolutely not great. And so part of my fear was also our movie just absolutely not being good.
Well, from what I recall, our thing was like not anywhere near what that was.
No,
as far as like tone or idea.
But it was still as convoluted in the initial stages.
And then I remember we briefly talked about what are the potential ramifications of not stealing their movie idea, but having readily accessible public audio of us making something that was inspired off of their thing and then not crediting them for it.
Well, I didn't really worry about that from like a legal standpoint.
No, I don't. It wasn't like a worry. It was more of just like a conversation.
Yeah. I recall. It was just like a moral question of at what point in time do you have to give like what is the line that needs to be crossed in order for there to be a need to give credit to,
like an inspired by, or like
something,
or like a story by,
whatever,
even
whatever.
Yeah. And so it was like, because I remember talking about like, well, our thing is way different. Like, but this idea also wouldn't exist if it wasn't for that. And I'm like, but also at that point neither of us had seen this thing. We're just like creating something off of the synopsis of that movie.
But that was also
there's audio of us doing this that's posted online.
And that was also where I think we came up with the idea of we should just say in our credits
at the end, like what was what inspired this thing,
by,
like,
and then credit a film, even though there's like nothing at all that is seemingly connected.
Yeah, we have a short film on YouTube, Insomnia, and we were talking about like so like at the end credits of that, if we were to do that now, it would be like Brian De Palma's Blowout and like Eraserhead, and you're like just seeing, and because it kind of spawned a conversation about like what if all movies did something similar, and then you would see that like the craziest things that you would never have guessed influenced this thing, and like where that came from.
Yeah. Which would be awesome to see, like that like if there was like a family tree version of like thoughts and creative inspiration, where like whatever I guess the trunk would be the movie that we're watching. So I guess it's like an inverted tree. But anyway, and then all the branches of like where all these things started, and that'd be awesome to see just the inspiration. Which I mean, that's gonna be huge for any filmmaker, I guess, just to have watched anything. You're going to be inspired, or just not even to like copy it, but just be like, I liked that. I want my version of that. Yeah. But we're doing that on like the most clear cut level, without actually plagiarizing.
Yeah, it would be like very interesting because we also talked about like we at least are not aware of a thing where this movie exists because somebody heard about that and then they just made their own version of it. or even like what we also do, which is like this movie exists because they read an out of context line from this other movie. Yes. And then made up a whole idea.
It would be
like that.
It would be like if you wrote a movie about multiple universes where you didn't know if you existed in the other one, and there was really no way to prove it, but other people could talk about you if you met them or whatever. And then at the end of the credits, you saw that it was based off of the line "to be or not to be" from William Shakespeare. You know, it'd be like, what the fuck? How the fuck did they get there from that? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that Dow Goes Down would have been like inspired by this shitty movie that at that point we hadn't seen and didn't know really anything about.
Was it a tag, or what was that one based off of? Do you recall?
What do you mean?
That creative segment, was it a prediction style creative segment, or was it like based off of a line from that film, or a tag from that film? Because I can just recall us like talking about like watching the TV monitors in the shack.
I think it might have just simply been you were asking. I think I don't even know if I've listened to it since it posted, so I'm kind of just going off of memory of when we recorded it. But I think it was started by you just simply asking, like, what are they... Because the synopsis said something about the cameras, like surveillance cameras or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think you were just asking, like, what are the surveillance cameras?
Oh, like, it was something about it was something about the stock market, wasn't it? Like the... Yeah,
there was something about... Yeah,
like they were watching...
Which is where the Dow...
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like they were watching
I'm now going into my podcasting feed.
Okay.
They were scrolling back.
They were watching the...
so I can find the title.
Security cameras of trees and discovering... like a hidden something about the stock market or whatever. Mm-hmm. And we were just... I think that's what it was, is we took that and completely ran with our own prediction of what it was. And then that prediction, I think, became like, no, actually, let's just make this like our own short.
So, never in a billion years would I have guessed what the title of that movie was.
I'm trying to remember
what it was. In Maine, two friends predict how the global financial market is going to change based on CCTV footage of a surrounding forest.
And I watched this.
So you were I think the creative segment spawned from you saying, what do they see in the CCTV footage that like influences, like makes them think the financial market is
If you haven't heard that episode, go back. It's crazy how that even...
And it was just like this security guard, and they have their friend over there with them, and like the friend is looking at the CCTV and just starts repeating, April 16th, Dow goes down. April 16th, Dow goes down. And the security guard friend is just like, what? And they're like looking at the monitor and they can't see anything.
Yeah.
And then it was like more people show up and everybody looks at it. April 16th, Dow goes down. It is like the security guard whose job it is to watch the CCTV is the only person who doesn't see whatever this is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then it turns into like a ritualistic sacrifice there toward the end to like prevent the stock market crash. There was a beam of light,
I think, at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was the title of the actual movie?
For the Plasma.
For the Plasma. That's right. I think it was something weird like that. Yes.
Yes.
For the Plasma.
One of the most independent movie titles we've had on our show, I think.
Yeah, I think
For the Plasma.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's so you watched it on Tubi, I'm assuming.
I did. I think so, yeah.
Because that's where it is currently, and I think it was then as well. So yeah, that's what spawned this thing, and I still have that script, so maybe I could read through that at some point as well on a future pre-show.
Well, we've got 15 minutes right now. Can we just pull it up and just like refresh our brains? Like, not in character, but because I don't remember. I remember what you just described as far as the creative segment, but I don't remember where we took it whenever we actually started to write it. I don't remember how many pages.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember where we stopped because we got to a point where we were working out where it was going to go.
Yeah.
And then it stopped. So you want to know how long it is?
20 pages? 30?
It is like 1.5.
No way. No, yes. We wrote more than that.
I have one page that is mostly description, and then there are like a couple lines of dialogue.
I know we worked on this a huge amount, I thought. Because
that's what I thought too, unless I changed the title, but that's what I have.
Because
least,
we were talking about how like there was going to be this whole like
maybe it's untitled.
Every time they leave the cabin and then come back, it's a different like.
And I think I still have those in my phone notes because we got to where we were.
Maybe we just
finally named the characters, and then so we had like so. Yes, I have. Will can see this, but I have our notes of like which characters are where and when. I typed all of it into my phone
because it got very complex.
And we were like, we're not going to remember this next time we get on here. So I'm looking at, my save scripts. I have 3 of them. Haunt short. One of them is haunt short. What is that one?
That's the one that you wrote for the ad that I...
Oh, that's right. I couldn't remember what that was. Okay, so yeah. I just didn't remember.
What is the date on that note that you took, that phone note?
Ooh, I'm trying to... I don't know if... Maybe... I don't remember if this is even accurate or not. It's March 28th, 2025.
Yeah, I bet it was.
But I don't know for sure if that's accurate or not.
I think so, because I think it was right before my grandmother died, and that was also put a big hamper on this whole project.
Yeah. And this screenplay final draft file was saved in February.
Yeah, that's when we first started to like work on it.
So I guess I can really quickly read this 1 1/4 pages
can
that's
you share
typed.
A screen share with that with me?
Which I don't think is even what this project is anymore. I don't think probably.
Well, and I think
on one sec.
Part of the issue too was that even before the death that I had to deal with, it seemed as though there was a heavy burden on you to just write this. Like we took notes and collaborated or whatever, but then it would be like up to you to like write it. And I think that was also like maybe a big hurdle. Not necessarily that you couldn't or whatever, but I just think that it was like a lot of pressure for you to be like, do it, you know? Because I was like, you write it and I'll figure out like the production side of things, like where we're going to shoot this, you know.
Well, and that wasn't even really much of a problem. I don't think I think where I got stuck though is I also hit that hurdle where, because having to write it by myself, I started out really good, and I think I wrote all of this that I have here in one sitting, and I think I also hit the same wall where I was like, oh, but let me try to like logically think about what the fuck is going on with any of this, and like why is anything like, why is this person doing this? And so I kind of hit that wall, and then I was like, I need to wait for Will so we can kind of brainstorm this, because I can't figure out.
And then Will got very distracted with life.
So I can read through this really fast because it's just really brief.
And again,
and again, this really isn't even like where this. So this changed a lot, even from this 1 1/4 pages. So this isn't anything that.
So you're saying that
was going to turn out to be
this final draft, that this final draft is dated before the last note in your phone is dated, right? Is that what you're saying?
It's almost 2 months before.
So there were
a little more than a month anyway.
There were a month or plus of actually thinking about the logic of this movie.
Yeah. And then
after this,
realizing we didn't have anywhere to shoot it, and then being like, okay, well, I guess we'll put this on
shelve
hold.
This for now. So to finish the thought that I started with, this was why we went on the hiatus originally, and then we never got to it, and we came back because we just had to come back. So that's why we've not mentioned it until now. Okay.
So here we go. It opens in an external shot outside guard shack, dusk. We fade in on an exterior shot from several, I put meters, I don't remember why, feet. I'll just go ahead and change that now. Feet away from what is this, meters? We fade in on an exterior shot from several feet away from a guard shack along a tree line to the right side of the frame. The shot is stagnant but handheld. Only the sound of cicadas buzzing and birds chirping are heard as the sunlight is fading away. I think it's a recurring editorial. I think it's a recurring theme that I think almost everything we come up with opens on like a sunset shot. Like it's always dusk in the opening shot of everything we do.
To get that cinematic check.
Looks good.
Yeah, wide. Yeah.
After a few beats, the camera begins to move forward toward the guard shack. Upon the first step, a synth drone is struck and held. The camera is from someone's POV. It is walking toward the front door of the shack, but as we near it, the camera begins to move right, making its way to a small window where inside we can see a guard who is sitting at a wooden desk, filling out the paperwork for the start of his shift for the night. In front of his paperwork, he is in the midst of filling out our 4 box TV sets with grainy black and white CCTV feeds of different angles around the perimeter of the location. We peer in for a few seconds before the camera continues its path around the shack to the right. We look in at the guard from another window on the opposite side of the shack from the first window. We only look in briefly before continuing and completing our path, ending up at the front door. We hold on the front door for a couple of seconds before a hand enters the frame from the lower left. This hand is made in the shape of a fist, which begins to knock on the door in a slow, eerie fashion. As soon as the second knock strikes the door, we cut to interior guard shack, continuous. The camera is facing the door and slowly turns away from it and toward the guard, who is head down filling out his paperwork as we hear the sound of the third knock off screen. The guard does not look up from his paperwork as he continues to fill it out. He shouts toward the door. Will?
Oh, yeah, it's open.
There we go. That's the one, pretty much like one of the only lines written. The doorknob is slowly turned and the door is pushed open with a long, slow creak as we see 2 black shoes step onto the wooden floor of the interior of the shack. These 2 black shoes are followed by 2 more black shoes walking in behind. The 2 people walk slowly up behind the guard. There is a man and a woman. The man wraps an arm around the guard's neck and says in a gravelly, menacing voice,
"Okay, asshole, tell me where the money is."
The guard continues filling out his paperwork unfazed.
"Hey, James. Hey, Trish."
The man, James, releases his arm from the security guard's neck and steps back. That's
Scene.
Where it ends.
End.
And then I was like, wait a minute. So I think I had more written because I remember there being dialogue between these 3 where I set up who they were and like why they were there. And they were like getting high and the security guard friend was like, yeah, but like, just make sure that if my boss cruises by, he doesn't see you guys or whatever. And
so in your notes, do you have any of that in your notes maybe? Because I remember we got almost to the end of this, like as far as like a full fleshed out thing, which is why I assumed there were like 30 pages or so.
Oh, another recurring theme, that opening shot was definitely like a Halloween inspiration, but there was also an interior rotating shot that I had written that was completely inspired by Blowout.
Yes.
Where there is a scene where John Travolta comes back to his sound editing studio and he finds out that all of his audio recordings of the crash had been erased. And he's like scrambling around and the whole scene is done from the camera just stationary rotating around as he's like scrambling into and out of the frame, like checking all of his tapes. I completely had something like that I remember writing. So do you want me to read these notes or am I keeping these secret?
No, I wouldn't say read them all because I think this could be still developed, but I'm just curious, in the notes, do the notes go further than what this script clearly does not?
A bit. So
because I recall we had like camera movement and we were talking about like how to get some of the shots to line up because there's a lot of layering of how do I say this, of like universe, depending on which universe we're talking about. And then because we had to figure out how to get the camera back in and how to get it out and how to like switch out character looks depending on which version they were or whatever. I thought we wrote all of that on script.
So I have that in my notes.
Okay, so maybe it was only notes we took.
there are notes about who exists and in what fashion and when, and there are notes. I actually specifically have 720 degree shot.
Okay, yeah.
And I have like what's happening in that, and then I have like who's coming in and when, like at what point, where are we at what point.
Do the notes talk about the ending of the film?
Yes.
Is it one of the characters going towards a truck or car that's parked outside and driving away?
I'm scanning through. Hang on.
Because I remember that was one of the struggles too, as we were talking about how if so and so characters arrive in a vehicle, we have to also get rid of that vehicle.
I'm not seeing anything about a truck. I remember talking about that. So I have like for example, the notes begin 1. James 1 is brother to guard 1. Trish
Yes,
is James 1's partner. Supervisor is guard 1 supervisor.
Okay, how about this? I'm thinking now, did we maybe record this in audio version? Did we get on here like one time in like a Skype call?
I think so. Yes, that sounds familiar.
Do we have that?
I definitely don't. I don't think I do.
Oh man.
I'm pretty certain I don't.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know where it would be if I did. Okay, Gracie. That's good. Yeah.
I guess either vamp or cut this out while I look, because I'm trying to look through my files here.
Oh, I'm not
quick.
editing. No, there's not going to be any editing.
Sorry for the... just insert that song from Wizard of Oz here.
Yeah, that's...
what was
I definitely
did we have a title for the movie?
No, I mean, I don't know if you named it anything, but I don't remember doing anything with it. I remember it being recorded, yes, but I don't remember if I had it or.
Well, I think I was given it.
Because it was really long too. I think it was like a 2+ hour thing.
Yeah. Now Will's just hoping that it didn't get deleted or left or dumped. I don't know what folder.
Should we abruptly wrap this up and then?
Well, yeah, possibly. I think this is something that we can pick up in March, I guess.
In a few months. Stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion, everybody.
I guess first we'll tell the listener that we're probably going to tackle the stream first, because we've already started that in the pre-show that you'll hear that you haven't heard yet. But I think I only really brought up this to just kind of explain the hiatus and
and we hadn't really talked about it, so
exactly,
I think
and now we have. So there's no promise. There's no promise of when we'll come back to this, but I think it is worth coming back to eventually. But I think we should also focus on a project that we at least already have more than a page and a half,
and then some scrambled notes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
And a Happy New Year.
Tune in Monday for the regular show. It will be our second annual War on Christmas Spectacular. And we hope you enjoy it.
All right.
We'll see you then.
Let's go to the normal show, I guess.